Greetings everyone and welcome to another episode of SwampFox Magfed. Today we are checking out the JT Proflex X and all its awesomeness. Huge thank you and shout out to Team Dynasty who supplied me with the mask for today's review. I ended up helping them out this weekend at the Mid-Atlantic Major, where they took another victory that's 4 in a row for the boys in blue. And so as a Champions Club member, I was very thankful and privileged to be a part of that experience from practice up until the victory on Sunday. And so with that, being a pit helper, I was running pods for certain matches, more so on Sunday. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I didn't really do too much pod running, but come Sunday, I ended up doing a little bit of pod running for not only Dynasty, but Impact and also X Factor. And so thankfully, X Factor and Impact had masks that I can borrow, but when we got into the finals on Sunday, all those teams had left, and so unfortunately, we didn't have an extra mask in the pit. Thankfully, the guys at the GI booth and Dynasty were able to work it out and get me a brand new Proflex X to use, and I must say this thing is absolutely fantastic. I've never used one of these before because I've always had my traditional Proflexes that I've been using, but this is a great entry-level mask, or for someone who is just looking to get into the Proflex game without spending a crazy amount of money. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this thing and check it out. So one of the biggest things that they push with this mask here is the ease in taking the lens off. Now, as you can tell, this looks pretty similar to your traditional Proflex mask with a few modifications. Now, the first thing you'll notice is you still get this nice flex bottom, but you'll notice it wraps all the way to the end here. Your typical Proflex mask, the rubber will come up to the earpiece, and then you'll have a nice foam earpiece, or now a hard plastic depending on the generation of earpiece you have. This is a nice unibody that goes all the way around. So that way it gives you a little bit more ear protection, and it maintains that soft flex bottom that the Proflex is known for. Now, you no longer have a super locked-in dedicated channel for your earpiece like you have on the traditional Proflexes. And this is just a little bit more of a groove for the strap to kind of fit into, which I thought was really cool, especially if you're wearing headgear or if you got longer hair and you've got your hair up. This will allow you to run the strap a little bit higher while keeping the earpieces in place to protect the vitals. So I thought that was really cool. Now, the big thing that they pushed about this, and the big thing that you'll notice if you are a Flex owner at all, or have had one in the past, is it's always a pain to get your lenses out. Now, I don't care how long you've had a Proflex for, or how many times you've taken it out, there always comes a little bit of a challenge when removing your lenses. And so the big push with these was to make it very easy to get the lenses in and out. So we're gonna go ahead and do that for you guys in real time, and that way we'll get a better idea of what we're talking about. So if you look on the inside here, you'll see these yellow tabs. You've got those on both sides. Now what you're gonna go ahead and do is lift them up and push them back. And what that's gonna do is release the whole front piece from the mask. Now, once you do that, you fold this strap over, and you can kind of just pop this plastic piece off. And it's that simple. No more hurting your fingers, no more getting little cuts and pinches on the end. I mean, you guys just saw me do it in real time. It's that fast. Now, you're gonna get this here is the front piece, which still attaches to your strap. So you can still run a traditional JT strap with this too. So if you're one of those people who just needs a mask that you can change the lenses in and out, but want to use some of your existing straps, this will still run straps and lenses from your Proflexes, and vice versa. If you end up starting out with this and then upgrading to a Proflex, all those straps and lenses that you have will carry over into your new system, which I thought was really cool. So once you have this off, take a look at this here, and the lens is just like that, voila. Now it still runs the traditional tabs, but it has a little groove for them in each one of the slots here, which I thought was really cool. So that way you just pop this thing out, voila, put the new one in. Say it starts to get dark and overcast, you need a clear, and you've been playing with a tinted, you can switch it out just like that. Especially if you're running this and playing competitively and your mask gets blown up, it makes it very, very easy to take this thing apart, rip out the guts, put a new lens in, and you're ready to run for the next point. Once you're done with the mask, the lens, you take this piece and you just kind of drop it back over top. Now I like to fold the strap over so it stays out of the way, and then just drop it in. And there's little grooves by the earpiece that cinch in. And once you got that, go to the other side here, just like that. And then you'll push these tabs back and lock it back into place, and you'll hear it click. And the cool thing is you can check, you'll see this line here, and this lines up your frame with that outer lens, which I thought was really cool. And that's how you can know that this thing is sitting nice and flush. You pull this thing back over and you're ready to run another point. Super, super easy. We just did that for you in real time and it was really quick. Now, there are some pros and cons to this. This is more of, I feel like your entry-level Flex. I want to say they run for like 89 or 90 bucks. Really, really cool design. Very, very unique. I mean, with just the ability to switch out your lenses, and you can also switch the foam out individually. I mean, it makes it a home run, especially if you're looking to get into a Proflex, but you're not wanting to spend buku bucks. This is a great entry point. Or if you've got a nice Flex collection and you want something just to kind of run around with and kind of beat up, this is a good option too. Now, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of customization on the lower mask like you would get on your traditional Flex. Kind of what you see is what you get, unless you buy multiples of these, and then I'm sure you can switch out some of the pieces and make it a little bit more unique. But as of right now, I don't believe they offer any extra little pieces that you can customize this with. Now, if you are looking to kind of have a little bit more customization, I'd probably recommend jumping up into a Proflex. But if you're really just wanting to kind of get into something that's going to work, going to be easy to use, you're going to get the comfort of the Proflex without having all the issues with the lenses, this is a good bet. And like I said too, your lenses, your straps all interchange. So if you end up upgrading to the more expensive, or if you're coming from that Proflex kind of customization and you're wanting to simplify a little bit, you can carry all of your straps and lenses and they'll work on this as well. So overall, super freaking awesome. I'm very, very thankful for the opportunity that Dynasty gave me to work with them this weekend, and I'm very, very thankful that they were able to get me such a cool mask to wear and review for you guys. And so as of right now, that is gonna be it. We're gonna have we'll probably end up having a recall video, not a recall video, but doing a reviewing the weekend video about my time with Dynasty and some of the cool stuff that I was able to get that weekend, because it was just an absolutely fantastic experience. So overall, I think we've kind of hit it. This video is not going to be super, super long, but if you have one of these and you like it, let me know. If you're thinking about trying one, you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'd be more than happy to help you out, and just give you any information that I may have, or put you in the right direction on who may be able to answer that question. So As always, guys, thank you for tuning in. If you can, like, comment, subscribe. It all helps. Thank you to all our new subscribers. Thank you to all our existing subscribers. We are continuing to climb the mountain. I think we're at like 320 subscribers at the making of this video, which is fantastic. So, as always, guys, thank you again. Have a positive and productive day, and we will see you on the field.